Indianapolis fire crews respond to hundreds of calls in connection to the strong winds. We're going to take a look at the damage left behind across the city. Today will be calmer than yesterday, but still pretty cold. Storm Track 8's Stephanie Mead tells us just how low the temps will go. And Tuesday's Mega Millions drawing is breaking a record. Find out how much the winner could take home if all 6 numbers are picked correctly.
News 8's Daybreak starts now.
Morning, happy Sunday to you. It's just before 9 o'clock on this Sunday, October 21st. We appreciate your time here. If you're just joining us or if you've been with us for the last few hours, rather.
Exactly.
We've been on since 5:30, but if you're getting out this morning, Stephanie, you're going to want to wear all the layers.
Absolutely. It's a cold morning. We haven't really budged in the temperature department. I feel like temperature right now is at 19 degrees. So, very winter-like. We're close to the record low that was set back in 1952 of 23 degrees. So that just shows you how out of the ordinary 20s are to wake up, at least at the end of October. Peak wind gusts yesterday. It was a windy day for everybody. Up at Purdue University, 63-mile-an-hour wind gusts there. Here in Indianapolis, just over 60 miles per hour. Fishers, 55 miles per hour. And then in Greencastle, 51. So it was a gusty and blustery day yesterday, but a very calm start right now up in West Lafayette. This is courtesy of Purdue University. Our temperature, a cold 29 degrees, but lots of sunshine. So it is going to be a sunny day for today. We have a couple of folks still rebounding, at least us here in the city. We have eventually climbed into the 30s. It's 31 downtown, 32 in Shelbyville, 27 for folks up in Lafayette this morning. So we are starting to see that sunshine putting a little bit of work here, at least compared to yesterday morning. We're still running a good 20 to 15 degrees below what we woke up to Saturday morning. For today, it is going to be a colder day. Temperatures running a good 12 degrees below our average high. We should be in the mid 60s. I think a couple of us might even struggle to make it to 50 degrees. 1 o'clock, 46, 3 o'clock, nearing 50 degrees. We hold on to the upper 40s by 5 with mostly sunny skies. We do see slightly warmer conditions once we start off your work week, and I'll show you those numbers in my full forecast. Emily?
Thank you, Stephanie. We'll see you then. More than 25,000 people still without power this morning and homes damaged because of yesterday's strong winds. The Indianapolis Fire Department says crews responded to more than 500 runs after the wind picked up yesterday afternoon. Wind gusts reached up to 60 miles per hour, ripping through Indianapolis and leaving behind a lot of damage. IFD says crews worked to put out 2 structure fires. They tweeted these photos of a fire at a home on Spring Mill Road. That's near 73rd Street. Investigators say no one was hurt and the fire was under control in about 30 minutes. Estimated damage is expected to be about $400,000. And the wind caused problems for thousands of people, some in the dark for hours and others left cleaning up. Our Jenny Drasler talked to people all across the city who suffered damage because of those winds.
We are currently experiencing a number of outages throughout our territory because of the high winds.
Thousands in Indianapolis heard this same message: power out because of high winds, as Mother Nature wreaked havoc on the city, damaging homes and cars along the way.
We heard a couple pops, a crack, and then the whole tree came down. With
debris and dust still in his hair, Joseph Swango says he's lucky to be alive after winds knocked a tree onto his house, leaving him bloodied and bruised.
Oh, I'm in shock still, honey. I knew the tree was weak over there, but I was hoping it would go the other way.
On the city's north side, more trees down, one after the other, lined Westfield Boulevard. A north side mother, understandably too shaken to go on camera after she says her baby almost died when the wind snapped this tree like a twig, causing it to fall on her house and drywall to land on her child. Meanwhile, a normally busy Saturday night in Broad Ripple at a standstill.
Power went out, so we can't have dinner here. That's it.
Just left.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a fast food joint now.
This is fun, and by fun, I mean not so much fun at all.
As businesses like Union Jacks were forced to close up shop, with employees using flashlights to put food on ice.
All of Broad Ripple is service industry. Everybody's losing out on a lot of money.
Like much of Indianapolis, intersections without power as Hoosiers tried their best not to get swept up by the winds. And with the damage already done, cleanup efforts already underway as Hoosiers wait for the lights to come back on.
I don't know if it's the second coming or what's going on, but Indiana weather, if you don't like it, wait a minute, it'll change. Hope and pray that we get power back soon.
That was Jenny Drasler reporting. A spokesperson for IPL tells us this is one of the most significant wind events in the last 10 years. Indianapolis police are investigating after a deadly shooting on the city's east side on Saturday. It happened around 12:30 on North Sherman Drive. That's near the intersection of East Michigan. When officers got there, they found a man who had been shot and was being treated by paramedics. He was later pronounced dead at the scene. The man's name has not been released at this time, and no arrests have been made. Investigators have also not said what could have led to that shooting. A man accused of stealing trailers full of soybeans is now facing charges this morning. 55-year-old David Patterson was arrested yesterday on several felony charges. Randolph County deputies tell us a tractor trailer loaded with soybeans was stolen from a Randolph County farmer back in June. Another one also stolen in September. The sale of those soybeans netted about $17,000, and deputies say evidence and testimony from witnesses linked to Patterson, both to those crimes. Once again, there was no winner in Friday night's Mega Millions drawing, so that just means the prize got a little bit bigger and you still have another chance. A world record, in fact, has been set with the jackpot. It's now an estimated annuity value of $1.6 billion. The estimated cash option is over $900 million. The next drawing will be on Tuesday. The previous Mega Millions jackpot was $656 million. It was shared by 3 winners in states in 2012. New this morning, no one won the estimated $476 million Powerball jackpot, but one person in Indiana was a $1 million winner. So get your tickets. Here's the numbers. They are 62, 16, 54, 57, and 69 with a Powerball number of 23 and a Power Play multiplier of 2 times. The next Powerball drawing will be on Wednesday. The jackpot keeps on growing, though, because the last Powerball winner was on August 11th. It is now 9:05. There was magic in the air in West Lafayette last night. Charlie Clifford will tell us why.